How to stop overthinking, the Stoic way. Are you staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m. in the morning while sleep seems to avoid you? Overthinking, humanity's favorite indoor sport. We've all done it. One tiny thought grows legs, builds a family, and now you've imagined your own downfall before breakfast. But the Stoics? They had a cure for this mental madness. The Stoic diagnosis. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." In other words, most of our anxiety isn't caused by what's happening, but what might happen. Overthinking is basically your brain trying to control a future that doesn't exist yet. And that's kind of insane when you think about it. The Stoic filter. Control versus chaos. Here's the Stoic trick. Separate what you can control from what you can't. You can't control other people, traffic, or the weather. You can control your thoughts, your actions, and your morning coffee intake. Once you draw that line, half your stress just vanishes. The right don't worry technique. Overthinking lives in your head because it has too much space. So grab a notebook, write every thought down. When you see them on paper, you realize most of them are just noise. Seneca would have loved journaling. It's basically ancient therapy. Sometimes your brain is like a bad Netflix algorithm. You worried about that? Great. Here are 15 more things to panic about. Laugh at it. You can't control every outcome, but you can control your response with humor, patience, and perspective. You're closing your notebook, knowing that this is just another way to help you grow even more. Taking note of everything around you might not always be viable, but understanding how worry can control your life instead of you controlling it. The Stoics didn't have smartphones or social media, but they knew the real struggle was in here. So next time you start spiraling, remember, don't believe every thought you think. If this gave your brain a moment of peace, subscribe to Thinker's Odyssey, because overthinking is inevitable, but suffering from it is optional.